I've said, TC, come on, for 6 months I've said, you got to pay attention to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but you had no idea that it was going to get to this. I mean,
no,
it's now...
it was exciting before
Exactly.
this.
Exactly.
But what is this? This is the emergence. I said to Brianna Keeler and John Berman this morning, anybody who tells you that they know what's about to happen in Pennsylvania is lying. And the reason the whole nation should be paying attention to Pennsylvania is that we have, a Senate nomination battle and a gubernatorial nomination battle. It's the Senate race that could determine the balance of power for the entire United States Senate because Pat Toomey is retiring and there's uncertainty as to what will happen on the Democratic side of the aisle and the Republican side of the aisle. But the action now is on the Republican side of the aisle because Dr. Oz and Dave McCormick, and trust me, I'm looking at 3 television sets, and they're the cable stations. Anytime they have a so-called local avail, it's all McCormick and Oz. Together, they've spent a combined $50 million. Kathy Barnett, up until a week ago, had spent $137,000, and she's running neck and neck with them. She and Doug Mastriano, who's running for governor, are kind of tag team partners now. They are both what Joe Biden would describe as ultra MAGA. They can each win the primary. I don't think either can win a general election. And somebody who agrees with me, at least regarding Mastriano, is Josh Shapiro. He's the Democratic gubernatorial nominee. He has no opposition. He's running a commercial that is intended to help Mastriano win the nomination because he thinks he can beat him. And now the Club for Growth. I said that Kathy Barnett had spent $137,000 on her own behalf. Now the Club for Growth has thrown in $1 million on her behalf for the final couple of days. That changes all of the dynamics. And, now you've got something interesting happen, which is McCormick and Oz are now focusing attention on Barnett. I don't know if there's enough time on the clock for them to bring her down a few pegs. And something I said on radio yesterday, and I will continue to say, is that this is an example of what I'm talking about when I say, when you read a story that says there's a layoff in your local newspaper newsroom, this is why it should worry you. Because there has been no vetting of Barnett. And Selena Zito talks about exactly that. Selena Zito writes a piece for the Washington Examiner, and it's posted at Smerconish.com. She says, here are 8 or 9 very basic questions, like, what's your hometown? And where did you go to school? That she couldn't get the Barnett campaign to answer.